What's up, y'all? It's your boy Markey Chukes with the Markey Chukes Show. And the Markey Chukes Show is officially back in full effect. We got a few things going on this next few coming weeks, but Londell Smith stopped by the shop earlier this week. This weekend, this Saturday, Londell has a youth job fair going on at the Bradfield Center. I'll tell you what, I interviewed him, I just told you that, and here's how it went. Check it out. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Markey Chukes with the Markey Chukes Show. I'm back. And I brought a partner along with me, Mr. Londell Smith.
What's happening?
Londell, you got something going on this weekend at the Bradfield Center.
Right.
Very important. Londell, let them have it.
Go ahead. Parents, and grandparents, coaches, mentors, pastors, whoever they are. If you work with kids, you really want to pay close attention because this weekend, Markey, we're offering a youth employment workshop. Okay, now this is very important. That's for kids, or when I say kids, I use that term loosely. Individuals between the ages of 15 and 21. Okay. So they're between the ages of 15 and 21 and they're looking for a job. They definitely want to pay attention. They really want to get involved. I hear on a daily basis, especially this time of the year, hey, my son or my daughter's looking for a job. You know anybody that's hiring? Hey, can you help somebody such and such get a job? Do you know anybody? Can you make some phone calls? Right. And obviously we can, we want to, and we will. Mm-hmm. However, talking with employers, they're now saying, wait a minute, as much as we need this youth workforce, the problems that we're experiencing is, we're spending a lot of money on recruiting, hiring, training, and only for them to either quit or have to get fired. We've wasted a lot of money. Right. The students or the young people that are coming in today's workforce, unfortunately, they lack the social skills. They lack the soft skills. They lack the characteristics and the qualities that make someone a good employee. So what we did is instead of sitting on the sidelines, yeah, that's right, they aren't no good. No, we said we're going to be actively involved. We're going to take responsibility. Instead of being complainers, we're going to be doers. Right. And we're going to create an opportunity where we can expose young people to what the things that employers are looking for, which should help them in the job selection process. Right. Now this is real good because right now a lot of people are looking for summer jobs, but it's not only for summer jobs. I mean, these things that we're going to share are also going to be useful and beneficial as they progress during their their work experience. So, right. but everybody has to start somewhere. Right. Okay, so the workshop is going to be this coming Saturday, March 29th. Okay.
Now this is 2 parts.
Well, it's a 2-part. Okay, so there's a 2-part series. Okay, so March 29th and then also April 5th. Both of them are on Saturdays. Okay. And the time is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay.
Now, is there a charge?
There is a charge. It's $25 per person. Okay. However, once you've secured employment and you stay on the job for 90 days, we're going to give you 15 of those dollars back. Okay, 15 of those dollars back. We just absolutely can't offer it for free. Just for the simple fact, number one, people don't value free. And plus the information that we are going to be providing, if we were to offer this for the adult workforce, they're paying $100, $200, dollars and whatnot a seat for this type of information. So we need to build into our young people that you have to make an investment in yourself. Right. Nobody owes you anything and nobody's going to give you anything. You have to position yourself so that way when opportunity comes a knocking, you're ready to answer the door and say, hey, here I am. Okay, so again, $25 per person. Okay, but then you stay employed for at least 90 days. Right. 15 of that dollars come back. Okay. So. To you. So you really, you have nothing to lose. Now, topics. Okay, then this is what I'm really excited about. First we're gonna hit with motivation. We believe that you need to understand and solidify why it is you want to work. A lot of people say, yeah, I want a job, but do you really know why you're going to work? And until you've answered that question, then you're going to lack the motivation that it's going to take for you to go to work. Right. I mean, I can be honest with you, I've been working since I turned 17. I'm 43 now. Okay, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that every day I wake up I feel like going to work. Right. Okay, but what helps drive me is I understand why I have to go to work. And you don't feel right if you don't go to work. It's well, easy. Now you're right. Yeah. But if there wasn't something to motivate me, I couldn't wait. When I was younger, I couldn't wait on or rely on my mom or somebody else. Hey, you got to go to work. No, if I wanted a job, I had to go and get it. So the first thing I had to define is, okay, why do I have this job? What is my motivation? What's going to keep me excited and energized and give me the drive to get up and walk if I need to, catch the bus, bum a ride, why do I want this job? That's the first and foremost thing that you have to define.
Right.
Why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And then from there, we'll talk about the responsibilities and the benefits of employment. You know, you have to understand that it's a privilege to have a job. Okay? Again, nobody owes you anything.
Right.
It's a privilege. So if someone's going to hire you, that means that they see something in you. There's something about you that stands out. There's something about you that employer says, you know what? I like that about him or her.
Right.
I'm willing to take her on, give them a chance because I see potential. You know, now there'll be some additional training that you'll get once you're hired, but to get in the door, you have to understand that, you know, hey, this is my role as an employee, as a team member. This is what I have to do. Right. You know, and then you got to look at, okay, the benefits of employment. Not only financially, but what does it do for your family? What does it do for your, you know, your self-esteem, your self-worth? What does it do for your community in terms of the economic impact? You know, but then also it gives you that opportunity to be a voice in your community. Because let's be honest, Markey, no one's going to listen to someone that don't have a job. You don't have any credibility.
Hey, gotta tell it like it is. For real.
Well, these are the things that, you know, unfortunately, our kids aren't getting this type of information in school.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they're not getting these information, you know, on Facebook or, you know, in after school programs and whatnot. So at some point, we have to take the responsibility as community leaders to say, hey, look here, I'm going to make sure that you know, so that way you don't have the excuse of, I didn't know.
Exactly.
Nobody told me.
Exactly.
Okay, so, you know, Markey, another thing that we're going to talk about is the importance of recognizing or realizing that, you know, as an employee, you're also an ambassador of the company.
Right.
Okay, so whether you're on the clock or off the clock, what you do also, you know, gives an impression of the organization that you work for, that you represent. Now, I'm sure you as a business owner can appreciate that, you know, every day you walk out the house, you represent you first, your family, but then you also represent the show. You represent 2-in-1 Cuts. You know,
right.
You know, you lost your individual identity.
And I don't mind that. I love what I do. Go ahead.
But again, you know, these young people, they need to understand that just because you're not on the clock,
right,
doesn't mean that you can wild out. Because if I'm a customer and you know what, something that was done that really stood out to me, but then I happen to see you I ain't fooling with that company. Why? Because I see now the type of people that they employ.
Right.
You know, so that can have a huge negative impact, or it could be positive as well. Just depends on how. But
just those little things.
Oh, the little things. They have to understand that, you know, when someone gives you the opportunity, you know, and they employ you, then in essence you are now an extension of that company.
Right.
You're an extension of that organization. So you represent them, whether you're on the clock or off the clock, in uniform, out of uniform. Everything you do, good or bad, is going to also give a reflection on the company that you work for. So, you know, we're going to hit on those things as well. You know, naturally, personal excellence, you know, attendance, appearance, goal setting, time management, you know, problem solving, customer service, decision making. You know, we're going to talk about the things that, you know, you have to continue to work on as an individual, you know, as you continue to progress throughout the workforce. Now, you know, let's just say an individual, you know, they come through the workshop, they get their first job, you know, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have that job forever, you know, and especially these days and times, you know, remember we were lied to. You know, you go to school, get a job, work for 30 years, and retire with a watch. Right. Well, you know that's a lie. Right. Okay, but they need to understand that every time that they're in a working environment or a working situation, this is an opportunity for them to learn and to grow. Yep. So they need to learn everything that they can. Become lifelong learners. Take something from that particular experience that you can apply to your personal life, but also that you can apply to future employment opportunities as well. So we're going to really get into, you know, personal excellence and, you know, the things that you have to do to ensure a successful employment experience. The job search process. You know, there are strategies, there are tricks of the trade when it comes to going out to look for a job. You know, I've been on the other side of the table for over a decade, so I see people coming and going. You know, and some of the just the things that they can do. You know, the way you present yourself when you come to ask for the application. Okay, then you ask for the application. Then you ask me for an ink pen. Then you ask me for
I'm sitting here and thinking, if I watch this video, I don't even have to come to the class because you give it all away. You give away the soup right here.
Well, I'm giving you the soup, but we're going to dive into it.
Right.
You know, I mean, we're going to dissect this thing bit by bit, you know,
right.
Because, yeah, I'm giving you the topics, but
right.
you have to understand that, you know, the meat to go along with the potatoes,
right.
I can't give you that. We don't have that much time.
Right.
But I'm just trying to, you know, impress upon those that are listening the value and the importance of them participating or getting every young person that they know involved in this particular workshop. Okay,
right.
Now on April 5th, this is the bonus. This is really where it's going to help. We have secured a commitment from area employers, individuals that are saying, hey, we're looking to hire. Right. We are hiring. Contrary to what everybody else says about unemployment and ain't no jobs out there are people that are like, look, I've got jobs.
Right.
However, I have to be careful who I bring in.
Okay, y'all be sure to support that event. Londell Smith is a good brother. I'm sure this is going to be very beneficial if you just indulge. At any case, like I always tell you, y'all have a good day. Y'all be blessed. Love one another. Peace.